For nearly 45 years, Lowell and Karen Piper have operated Piper Farm in Ebden, Maine, a 550-cow dairy on the land that Lowell's parents purchased in 1948.
Well, when my folks had the farm, I always chased around behind my father, and that's what I wanted to do. I always liked cows, and I liked raising crops, and I never thought of doing anything else.
Getting close to retirement and facing the fact that their children left home to pursue other careers, Lowell and Karen started discussing next steps for the dairy. In 2005, they contacted their field representative, Clayton Davis, who helped them with the process of finding a suitable partner for the farm.
As we got older, we knew that we had to start planning for our retirement, so we put word out that we were interested in forming a partnership with someone or a transition of the farm. And we interviewed several couples, and Matt and Marsha were very compatible with what we thought we wanted for the future for Piper Farm. And we worked together for 3 years and then spent a year developing a plan of how we would transition.
Prior to meeting the Pipers, Matt and Marsha Hamilton had visited a number of farms in Vermont, but never discussed formalizing a partnership with another producer.
Matt and I decided together that we wanted to farm. He had been working with his uncle on his dairy, and I had been working at UMaine managing the herd there. And we just looked at each other one day and said, well, this is dumb. We should be doing this together. So we decided that we wanted to look for an opportunity, and that's what we did.
As partners, Lowell, Karen, Matt, and Marsha make all business decisions together. They recently decided to build a new freestall barn to increase efficiency, expand the herd, and relieve overcrowding.
The grouping strategy that we chose for this barn is an all-in, all-out style. So what that means is cows dry off into a pen, and once they're in that pen, they stay with the same group all the way through to when they calve. So we're able to manage social stress that way. And also it's been designed so that we can provide ample feed bunk space for those type of cows, even when we have slugs of calvings. So they'll always have adequate space and feeding space.
Early in their dairy career, the Pipers were members of 2 different co-ops, but joined DFA for a greater sense of security.
With DFA, you know you're gonna have a market, but they also seem to look at the people different that are there, the farmers, and I think that's what made us decide to go to DFA, and why we're in DFA is because of just the way that they're a little more global looking, and they're a little more progressive about a lot of things they do.
With the plan for Piper Farm established, Karen and Lowell aren't quite ready to make their final transition into retirement.
Well, it'll be very gradual. We plan over time to fade out, and as they become stronger in their roles here at Piper Farm, we'll back off.
Matt and I, for the future, we're obviously looking to continue gaining equity in the farm. For the short term, we're going to be working on purchasing the cattle and the equipment, and then from there, working on the real estate. So that's the solid piece of the puzzle. As far as opportunities that will come up down the road, we're open to expand.
Congratulations to the Piper and Hamilton families, this year's Northeast Area Members of Distinction.